What's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Never miss a Monday. Glad you guys are here. Thank you for bearing with us during all of this. Got a pretty fun workout that we've kind of made up. Going to doing a spin off of a already benchmark workout in the CrossFit. I'll get into that here in just a minute. Warm up, and we're going to start up with 3 rounds of 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Then you're going to have, so I'll demo all these, or actually Casey's going to demo all these movements for us, where you're going to have 30 seconds of work with a 10 seconds of rest transition in between each movement. So for starters, you're going to have 30 seconds of jumping jacks. So just make sure in our jumping jacks, we're not going for reps here, we're just trying to get our blood moving, trying to get a little bit of blood going, maybe break a bit of a sweat, get a higher heart rate. There again, just 30 seconds of jumping jacks, pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. 10-second rest transition down into your plank position. These are plank reach-ups, so what we want to make sure is we have a nice tight belly, making sure we're pressing through the floors, maybe a slight roll into our back. Now what Casey's going to do is take one of her hands and reach back to our opposite foot, coming back up, back into our plank position, going back to the opposite hand, opposite foot, just doing that for 30 seconds continuously. Be sure that we're going nice, slow, and controlled, keeping a nice tight belly during the whole duration. Then we're going to have a 10-second rest transition period one more time, and then we're going to roll into our Cossack squats. What we're going to do is take our feet out just quite a bit wider than we normally would, angling your toes out just a little bit, allowing your knee to track out over your toe. Now what she's going to do is just send her hips back and down, sitting back onto her heel, on the way up, pressing through your heel, coming back to center, and going to the opposite side. Again, just smooth and consistent, 30 seconds worth of work there, warming our hips up, getting our knees warmed up as well. Last minute, 10-second rest transition period going into our push-ups. You can do these from your hand or from your feet or your knees, whatever's available to you. Making sure our elbows are staying tight to our body. Make sure our shoulders aren't flaring out, or our elbows aren't flaring out, putting our front delts or our shoulders in a very vulnerable state. Again, resting 10 seconds, going through there, starting back over, going to go through that 2 more times. That should be pretty sufficiently warmed up, hitting all the parts of the body that we're fixing to attack on this nice spicy number workout we come up with. Like I said, it's kind of our version of a fight gone bad. This, we're going to call it a virus gone bad, because that's why we're in this situation. Again, thank you guys for going through it with us. The way this workout works is going to be 3 rounds, 1 minute of work at each station. So you're going to have 1 minute of burpees. There is no rest or transition time in between these. So what you're going to do is have a clock that will beep. If you're going with us on live, the clock will beep. That will signal you to transition to the next movement. So 1 minute straight of burpees directly into 1 minute straight of air squats, directly 1 minute straight of sit-ups, 1 minute straight of double unders, 1 minute straight of handstand push-ups, or the scaling option that I'm going to give you guys here in just a minute. Then you're going to take 1 minute of full rest, starting back over again for your second round of 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, and then for a final round of 1 minute of work. Your score is going to be your total number of reps that you accumulated on your 3 rounds of work. Burpee standards, we all know you can step or jump back. Chest and thighs must touch the ground at every time. So it's making sure when we jump back, chest and thighs come up, making sure what we're going to do is hinge, have a nice aggressive hip pop, pop our feet up, jump at the top, making sure we hit full hip extension, full knee extension. Air squats. Make sure when we squat down, we're hitting below parallel, coming all the way up to full extension, nice open hips, nice straight legs. Sit-ups. They can be straight leg, they can be bent, or they can be butterflies, whatever's more comfortable for you. Just making sure when we come back, hands touch the ground below or above our head, chest comes up, going past our hip crease. Double unders. If you have double unders, make sure you're not doing them on the concrete. Protect your rope, have a mat or a rug underneath you, or single unders. If you do not have a jump rope available to you, you can either do crack jumps, so you're going back and forth over the crack, or if you want to do toe taps, say you've got a kettlebell, and you want to do toe taps on here for your minute straight, so it's, or let's say you don't have an equipment option at all. Find a threshold in your doorway, such as here, you're just going to tap for a minute straight. That's going to be your equivalent of a double. Handstand push-ups. Be safe. Protect your head. If you don't have an ab mat, roll up a towel, t-shirt, maybe a thin bed pillow. Just make sure you're not going directly onto hard floors, and do your handstand push-ups. If you are not available, or if handstand push-ups are not available to you, we're going to go to a pike push-up. So what we're going to do is walk our hands out, creating a nice tripod with our hands. Head is going to go out in front of our hands. Elbows are breaking to the wall behind us, pressing up and through. Making sure we're keeping a nice tight belly. Have fun with it, guys. Work hard, get a lot of reps in. Enjoy it. All right, guys, for a cool down stretch is what we're gonna do after the virus gone bad. Once you get your heart rate back down, your world stops spinning, because that's what we want. You guys put in a lot of work, get in a lot of reps. First stretch is gonna be a 30-second wall Y stretch. So what we're gonna do is try to make sure we're karate chopping the wall, sending our hips back and down, allowing our chest and head to drop in between our shoulders. What I wanna make sure is our hands are here instead of being flat on the wall. It's gonna attack a little bit more of your lats and more of your triceps. So 30 seconds there. Once you get done with those 30 seconds, then we're gonna go into a half saddle. So what we're gonna do is one leg back, one leg forward. Now, laying back as far as you can. If you can go flat on the ground, that's fine. Use your arms as kickstands for behind you. So 30 seconds each leg. And then the last one is gonna be a child's pose. So what we're gonna do, get in our all four positions, sending our hips back to our heels, and letting our chest be heavy, and just feel free to hang out here as long as you want to, guys. 30 to 45 seconds minimum. Other than that, guys, if you have any other nagging body parts, you know what I always say, show yourself some self-love, attack those nagging body parts, and do it again tomorrow, guys. Thank you.